What do you do when you have done all that you know to do and things don't seem to be working out? What do you do when there is no visible change as yet? Stick around to the end of this video. This is going to be really good for you. Welcome to Inspirations by Insight. On this channel, we bring you quality content on personal development, mindset, spirituality, and entertainment. Take a second, introduce yourself in the comment section. We always want to know those who are in our community every single week. And if you're returning, welcome back. We are all at the core goal crushers. We want to do and be better. And because we live in a society that's so fast-paced, everything happens instantly. We have instant noodles. A lot of things happen very fast. There's a tendency for us to want the changes in our lives that we are desiring, the goals that we have set, the dreams that we have to also happen instantly. This can lead to a lot of the lack of motivation and frustration that we sometimes experience. Have you ever had a dream and maybe you thought it's going to take me 6 weeks to crush this goal, 6 months to crush this goal, 1 year to get this business off the ground and into profitability, and it has not happened yet? Even when we do get a break, there's a tendency to forget the things that we did that brought us to the point that we are. Today, I want to talk about the lag effect. This is the time between the cause and the effect. This is the time between the planting season and the harvest. The time between sowing those seeds and when those seeds eventually produce a harvest. There always is that time. The good book says there's a time for everything. A time to sow and a time to reap. Time for summer and a time for winter. On the personal development and growth journey, there also is a time for everything. When we're putting in all this inner work and it seems like there's little to no visible results externally. Most people experience that and they say, this doesn't work. It doesn't work. Let me just go do what I was doing before. And they give up prematurely. In a culture that celebrates the big breaks, the big announcement, the big reveal, there's a tendency to forget that there was time between when this person started and now when he shows up on the scene that we now call the big break. There always is that time. And to think that we can bypass the middle process, the middle time, and just start from A and arrive at Z, is like on a GPS, it's a starting point of a journey and an ending point of the journey. I read a quote that says, don't judge each day by the harvest that you get, but rather by the seeds that you sow. So let me ask you a question today. What seeds are you sowing today that would give you the harvest, the big break that we so desire tomorrow? If you're sowing those seeds, you're on the right track, because no seed time, no harvest. I'll tell you a story of the Chinese bamboo tree. The farmer plants the seed in the ground. In the first year, there is no visible sign of growth over the surface. The second year, also no visible sign of growth. This happens the third and the fourth year. It's very easy for our patience to be tested and we want to give up and abandon the project. I just want you to imagine how that farmer, if he wasn't aware of how this works, would feel. He'd probably want to dig up the seed and say, did something happen to my seed? Is my seed planted? I don't see anything happening over the surface. And maybe there are other people whose trees seem to be sprouting. Then the fifth year rolls around and there is a miracle. That seed that had not blossomed on the surface for the past years, suddenly in the first 6 weeks grows 80 feet tall. This is a good analogy of how success is sometimes. All those years when we were not seeing any visible sign above the ground of this tree growing In comparison to other trees, we thought nothing was happening, but the root system was growing, developing, and forming networks and maturing so that it would handle the 80-feet tree that was going to be growing out of the ground. Have you given up on any dream or anything in your life because you're not seeing instant, immediate results? And here's what to do. The lag principle, and the L in the lag means to lean into perseverance. Be patient. Don't get discouraged. Don't give up. The discipline to show up in your life for yourself every day, whether you feel like or not. And the A is audacious faith. Having the faith to believe that if I keep watering, if I keep showing up, there will be a harvest, because it's the cycle of nature, seed time and harvest. If I water the seed, if I give it the right environment, if I allow it to have sunshine, if I make sure the soil is fertile and I take out the weeds, there will, as of necessity, be a harvest. Don't dig up your seed because of doubt. Don't keep changing from one thing to the other because you were discouraged, you feel it's not working, and you're looking around at other people and saying, they're moving ahead of me, they're moving too fast. And then the G there is gratitude. Have gratitude in every season, in the sowing season, in the waiting season, and even in the harvest. We're not only grateful when we have a harvest, we're grateful that we even had the intelligence to sow. We are grateful that we even had the skill set. We even had the knowledge to water. Don't give up. Lean in with perseverance. Have audacious faith. Show gratitude in all seasons of life. I always want to know what resonated with you today. Let me know in the comment section. And if you have any questions or you need support with anything, send me an email. Did you like this video? Go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel. Share this content with anyone that you know will be blessed of it. As usual, I am committed to bringing you quality content 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Till we see you again, is goodbye and God bless.